Holy crap. Did you see the latest from Joni Ernst? This woman is a Republican senator from Iowa. And she was at a town hall, I guess, a couple days ago. And she was getting difficult questions that she didn't like about cuts to Medicaid. And somebody in the audience asked her about it or made a comment, something about these cuts. People will die as a result of these Medicaid cuts if Joni Ernst and MAGA Republicans in the Senate vote for this bill and it becomes law. This big, beautiful pile of crap bill. And in response to that serious question or comment about people will die, people will lose health insurance and people will die as a result of this bill and the cuts to Medicaid. She said flippantly, with no respect whatsoever, well, we're all going to die. And she got booed and she got raked over the coals and the little clip went viral and she caught a lot of shit for it. Well, now she's doubled down on it. I don't have the video for you to play right now. You can look it up. I'm sure it's everywhere by now. But she doubled down on it and she made a mocking video. Just her talking to the camera. I think she was standing in a friggin' cemetery. Talking to the camera, and she said, "I'm sorry. I apologize. I had this question at the town hall and I made the erroneous assumption that people understood that we're all going to perish from this earth. Apparently, I shouldn't have made that assumption." And then she said something like really insulting, like, maybe I shouldn't assume that people understand that the tooth fairy isn't real. Or something like that. I think it was about the tooth fairy. Just insulting. Saying, you people are so stupid, you probably believe in the tooth fairy. I shouldn't treat you like adults. That was the implication of what she was saying. So here she makes this nasty, flippant comment in response to serious questions from constituents, and she responds by insulting them even further. What a scumbag. Will she pay any political price for it? Probably not. She's a Republican in Iowa. So probably not. By the way, you know what's included in that big piece of shit bill that's pending in the Senate right now? A huge bailout for the farmers. So a lot of MAGA Republican farmers in Iowa and other places are going to receive a big bailout. Why? Because Trump's tariffs are destroying, farmers right now. Because a lot of the money they make from their agricultural products is from exporting their products overseas. And a lot of countries are not importing American agricultural products anymore in response to Trump's tariffs. So what are we doing? We're bailing the farmers out. Farmers who overwhelmingly voted for Donald Trump, who then imposes these tariffs, hurting the farmers' businesses, and then we have to bail them out. So, welfare for farmers, social, money going to farmers to bail their asses out. Meanwhile, we're cutting Medicaid. We're kicking people off of Medicaid. People are going to lose their insurance, lose their health insurance. People are going to die as a result. They won't get the medical care they need. But hey, got to get money to those MAGA farmers who are hurt by the very policies they just freaking voted for. But they deserve the bailout, right? All these people who watch Fox News and rail against socialism, they're all for the bailout, right? Everything, anytime government money goes to anything that they don't like, they call it socialism. When government money goes to bail them out because of the policy that they voted for, oh, that's not socialism. They're entitled to that. They're farmers. They're important. Anyways, this whole thing makes me sick. Joni Ernst, anyways, the point was about Joni Ernst. What a scumbag. Anyway, talk to you later.